Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators or imposters or people who are drier than I was today. All right, I went to Safeway to get my food. Of course, I got on the bus. It wasn't raining. I go to Safeway. I go in Safeway. It wasn't raining. The minute I come out, it starts raining. So I got thoroughly soaked, pushed the cart home. I have been up now for 12 minutes short of 16 hours. I'm beat. So this is a haul video and an unboxing, but the box is too big to unbox. Let me just show you what came. I think Bright Eyes, thank you Bright Eyes if you did this. The other people I checked with said I didn't send it. Sent me 4 rolls of Eco First paper towels. I never heard of Eco First or even Eco Last, but I was running out of paper towels, so thank you. After this, I will go down and feed Kitten Cat, and then I already took my shower, and I'm going to bed. And I will continue the cleaning if I have the energy. I barely made it home. I was beat, and it wasn't a heavy drizzle, but it wasn't a light drizzle either. My jacket got soaked, my shirt got soaked, and I brought my jacket, my scarf, my hat. No need for any of those. It was warm coming home, but wet. Okay, here's what I got. If I have the energy to cook it and wait for it to eat it when I get done, I got to put all this away when I'm done, so I have to beg your forgiveness. Hold on a minute. Let me get in here. And, okay. Just a minute. I gotta do my usual typing here. So, moving on. Mama Cat got fed. Tiny one, I left her food for the last night for the today, and Orangey gets left dry food. It didn't start raining till 5:30, quarter to 6. The minute I come out of Safeway. So, all right, we have Supreme Pizza. I haven't had one for a while. It's time. We have Lucerne Snacker Cuts sharp cheddar cheese slices. I use that to make grilled cheese sandwiches. I need to buy some bread tomorrow. They had cat litter for $7.99 for 20 pounds, which is a bargain. All right, Michelino's beef and peppers and chicken fried rice. I bought a bunch of those. I would have bought 10, but I don't have enough to buy 10, so I bought 7. The chili I ate this morning that attacked me, I have 3 of those instead of 2. I'm going to give that to somebody. Let me get those out of here. I got roasted red potato and vegetable blend, red potatoes, broccoli, red peppers, and onions. That would be good. I got more Michelinos in here. I got 2 bottles of cran peach. They finally had some in the store. I was so thirsty when I got them, I drank half of it. Well, I put the second bag inside the first bag. Giant Xfinity bag. I got it somewhere. Okay, let's see. We have here beer battered shrimp. Thoroughly abused shrimp. So sad. This stuff is really good. This is Pick Sweet roasting red potatoes, carrots, onion, and zucchini. I've had this before. Simply Steam broccoli and cheese sauce. And more cheddar cheese. And another couple of grapes. Another Michelino's. I'm going to put these in the bag now. I moved the fan over. Now I can sit here without killing myself. Getting out of this corner isn't not easy. I'm so glad when these bins get moved and I can put a real chair in here. Okay. No, I got rained on. Not attacked. I got attacked by chili. It was too spicy. And my body did not like it. And I was sneezing about 15 times. It was not good. The weird thing is Hormel chili in a can doesn't affect me. But this stuff is complete. It's 1 minute to be cooked. And I couldn't stop sneezing and then reflux. And it was horrible. Okay, I got 2 beef smoked sausages. I had no food in the house except oatmeal and coffee. And I got 2 pink, Orangey's favorite. So tomorrow he will get pink salmon and the good stuff, the real stuff. And I got 2 cans of pineapple chunks, a bottle of Martinelli's sparkling apple cider, which is one of my favorites. Oh, and then somebody on the way home, it was getting dark, and I saw this in his arm. I said, "Where'd you get that?" And he said, "I got it at REI." And when I go out to feed the cats, I've almost been run over a couple times by these people speeding up the street. They can't see me in the dark, or they honk at me, or whatever. So this goes around your arm, and it lights up. And it lights up, I think, in different colors. Let me see. I'm not sure about that. Maybe just one color. But I asked him where he got it, and we talked for a while, and I told him what I do with the cats and the videos, and he said, "Would you like one? I have an extra one." And I said, "I would love it." So this will keep me a little safer when it's dark, when I'm pushing the shopping cart to go feed the kitties. So that's really cool. I don't know if that's his name. He said he had a second one, or that's the brand name, but I'll have to figure out how to put this around my arm. But it'll make me a little more visible. So this is neat. I've seen people with things like this for their dogs, so you can see their dogs at night. Okay, let's see. And finally, another bottle of cran peach. And I believe this, and the mama cat. Mama cat keeps running in and running out. She's so funny. I love her dearly. Okay. Why is this thing so heavy when there's nothing in it? This is the one that got full of orange juice. It's dry, but it's also wet and being damp. So, okay, I will be back in a moment. I don't know if that's a brand name or the guy's name, but he said, "I have an extra one home, I'll give it to you." So it was very nice of him to do that. Okay, let me put this stuff away. I'll be back in a minute. As soon as I get out of this chair. Uh-oh. Something's falling. And welcome, Soul Sister. It's been a while. Alien Carl, yeah. I've had a little issue with breathing and coughing since I have asthma and the cold. So, but today, coughing, I was also coughing with that chili. I'm not going to eat that chili again. I have 3 containers of it. I'm going to give it to somebody. I don't know who. The peach juice is falling on the floor. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Always fun to get up off the chair. Not. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Every time I move the chair, a little girl freaks out and runs outside. Fluffy is sound asleep. He was out in the rain. But he's all tuckered out from being rained on. Okay, now move this and move this. I'll be glad when I get a bed The floor, so I don't want to kill myself one night. Okay. Really hungry too, but pants don't fall down on more. Okay. Oh. Mama, Mama, you were sitting on the bedding. My goodness, you look too fluffy. This is a first. There she goes. Oh. I think I'll move this bedding tomorrow. Try to make it a little neater. Oh, I forgot the grapes. Well, I'll put those away when I get up. Okay, hold on. This is not easy. Like going through a bedding minefield. Mama jumped on the bedding and sat next to Fluffy. That's the first time she's done that. So funny. She's so cute. Okay. Four Mans is over there. I cannot do a video and see the chat. So, and by the way, I'm wearing the one of 3 shirts that Bright Eyes sent me. The Ham's Beer Bear, Mr. Silly Bear. And there behind me are my Halloween decorations. Okay. So, that's not a dog, it is a bear. Refreshing. Boom, 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 boom. From the land of sky blue waters. And that's all I remember about the song. Ham's the beer refreshing, and I've never had one. Foreman's? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, I'm happy but very tired. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. Foreman's. What are you talking from Foreman's? What Foreman's? I have no idea. Anyway. So, all right. Time to eat cheese. I haven't had to eat since I ate that chili about 10 o'clock this morning, and acid reflux and coughing and sneezing and What lady? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. There are 4 figures. Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and Sulu. They're wooden. They're Star Trek characters that somebody sent me. And they're on the other bookshelf. And she likes she calls them the 4 mans. So they're Star Trek. They're little wooden figurines. But she can't see them from here. There's no real way to see them unless I start doing videos in that corner, and there's no computer desk there so anymore. The bookcase got moved, so there's nothing to put the iPad on. If I ever get a working computer in the bedroom, then I will transfer them to the other bookcase. And after I clear off the computer table, clear off the small table, get a working computer or a Mac Mini with a separate external camera, and then you can see the 4 men. Florsheim's, something like that, but or condoms, or I don't know what. But anyway, you have to be on the channel, and there will be a test at the end of the hour. So I'm happy, but there's a whole other box of computer games and CDs in this box behind me, so I gotta find a home for those and get them out of the box. So anyway, and I saw an old advertisement for Red Skelton doing a one-man show somewhere in the San Francisco area. The very funny clown prince at one time. So I wish that when my mother was alive and my father, we'd gone to Reno and seen him. I would have much rather seen Red Skelton than Mickey Rooney. I was not impressed with Mickey Rooney. We saw him at the Sahara Hotel. But when you're a kid, you don't have a choice of where you go. No. You ask again, you'll be joining them. Don't ask. People know the rules in here. They don't leave nasty comments about me or Kathy. If they do, they get kicked. Oh, comedy is still funny with certain guys. There's certain guys that's really funny. But a lot of the comedy is angry. It's political. It's reverse racism. They talk about Donald Trump all the time. An NBC commentator said everybody's focusing too much on Trump like he's the boogeyman. And the left jumped all over the guy. And the guy was a leftist commentator. He said, we need to lay off Trump and worry about today. Trump's gone. Trump might come back, but Trump is not in power anymore. And they just jumped all over him because that's all they've got. They got Trump and the infrastructure bills that never pass. And there's a proposal by one congressman to change the way inflation is figured for people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, railroad retirement, and federal employees. Whether or not he'll get this done with this do-nothing Congress, who knows? But he wants to give 2% raise to everybody on Social Security. That, in addition to the raise we're getting in December 30th. So, Red Skelton was funny, and he would ad-lib to the audience. He would go through the fourth wall. He would crash through the fourth wall. And when he blew a line, and I've seen videos where people talked about him, they said the big problem is he would throw out the script, and they would know their script, but they would have to guess where he was going and then say their lines. It made it very hard to work with because he just couldn't. He just liked winging it. But I didn't watch him that much as a kid. My parents did. And well, what was this guy? You know, with the two seagulls and the Clem Cadiddle Hopper, and I can't remember his clown character who had a stogie and all that, but who every project he did to make money or get out of living in the slums or in the junkyard, wherever he lived, city dump failed. Now I've been watching what Red Skelton can find. He's very funny. So that's it. Now, no, because I don't want to go through the hell I went through with the second shot. I'm still having my feet go numb, my toes go numb, my hands go numb, my fingers go numb, stabbing pains running down my legs, stabbing pain on my toes, numbness. I'm very reluctant to take the booster shot because what if it's worse? So, yeah, well, you know, there are good judges, there are bad judges, and there are judges, they're the A-word. This guy was a bad A-word judge. And he literally said, I don't care if he's sick in bed, I want him in my courtroom. I could have been on my deathbed. And it wasn't as good, but it's okay. Remember, the doctor I've got now is not my regular doctor. She's, out till next month. So, Sanford and Son was funny. Larry King said he said the worst interview he ever did. He had interviewed Lamont Wilson, who was the son on Sanford and Son. Said he was awful. But Red Fox was funny. I used to have all his albums. He was very dirty. Rusty Warren, Red Fox, others. Pigmeat Markham. They had these albums. You had to go to stores. There was a store in San Francisco on Mason Street. They had the albums in the window, but you had to be an adult to buy them. It was like 78-inch record porn, but they were considered very risque for the time. I don't watch Squid Games. I keep seeing these videos all the time about Squid Games. The only squid I know is Squidward from SpongeBob, and Kathy hates squid. So, T-Rex? Where behind me? What T-Rex? No, the brontosauruses are up there. That's a giant rat. It used to be animated. It used to fit in my arm, and its eyes would light up, and it would growl, and head would move, but it stopped working. That's a giant rubber rat. I went on Halloween for years with that thing either on my arm or my shoulder. So, let's see. A video I did this morning, you can see all the decorations behind me. And remember that this is not just about me. I get the mouse to work. You can donate to the channel for the cats, because so much of my life is about the cats, and PayPal. And by the way, someone sent me a thing, the PayPal didn't work, and I said, I tried to donate the usual suspects, and I said it works fine. No, not Thanksgiving, Halloween. Well, Paul said he had side effects from the booster shot. He took the Moderna, and he was not feeling good, so he wasn't very happy about it. Our anniversary is Halloween. First date was Halloween 44 years ago, and the kitties' anniversary is Halloween. They were born on Halloween, according to the vet. When I first took all 3 kitties to the vet, they were born on Halloween. So they turned 21. And now the FDA or CDC or somebody said you can mix and match the Moderna and the Johnson & Johnson, but no word on the Pfizer. Burger King, no, we don't eat Burger King, good Lord. When they had a Burger King I could go to that was close by, it was next in the parking lot with a Safeway, now taken over by the evil Starbucks. I would get chicken nuggets and their dollar tacos, and suddenly they were gone, and there was Starbucks drive-through doing land office business. So I'm in the wrong line of work. Oh, my head's finally healed. Last week I opened a box that came in the mail, and I put the scissors down in the bathroom to use the bathroom, and two things fell on the floor. When I bent over, the scissors stabbed me in the head. That was not fun. No, I can't eat Little Caesars. It attacks me. Too much grease. So, and I've never cared. I'll eat, if Kathy orders onion rings, or we're out with Patty, and I want 1 onion ring. I can't handle more onion ring. So, you know, every once in a while I get a craving for an onion ring, but I just want 1. I like onions, but they're fried with liver, chicken liver, but not breaded, because they never taste like other onions. They don't taste right to me. But the onions and the vegetables are good. So, last time I ate Little Caesar, Kathy got one. It was pepperoni, and well, I had to run for the border. So, yeah, my favorite breadsticks were Straw Hat in Sacramento. I used to pick those up all the time. But I don't even know if there is a Straw Hat pizza around. And now, can't eat jalapenos, and we hate black olives. I love green olives with the pimentos in the jar that has kind of like vinegar in them. I'll eat those all day. Kathy can't stand them. So, and jalapenos will kill my stomach because my ulcer may have come back. Sardine and onions? You're worse than I am. So, I've eaten sardines. I tried to catch no, those were anchovies in San Francisco Bay years ago. A friend of mine had a boat, and skittering around the water were anchovies. Never could catch one. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I bet there's going to be a lawsuit on that. What if you don't want to take the booster shot because you had side effects? I can bet you someone's going to sue Gavin Newsom on that. I think this whole thing of forcing you to take the vaccine by Biden or any other governor or public official is illegal. I think it's unconstitutional. Once they get power, they never relinquish it. And this thing is giving them all kinds of new powers, and they're like a drug addict. They can't stand not telling people. I have not been watching the news. I've been watching, first I watched 5 hours of George Washington, and during the day I lied there between nodding off and watched The Odd Couple. Not the movie, the television show with my friend Jack Klebman and Tony Randall. So, fine, if Gavin Newsom wants to send us $23,000, he can give us a Prius. Otherwise, he can go screw himself. How the hell are you going to make people buy a Prius? See, someone's going to start suing the guy. This is why the people in this state are stupid. They should have recalled the damn guy because he's got, now he can do anything he wants. He's a dictator. He's not even tin-plated like James T. Kirk or swaggering with delusions of godhood. Gavin Newsom thinks he's God and king and emperor. I don't know what a can't even say it. The color the Prius makes when it runs over Gavin Newsom. I'm sorry, the brake slipped. Well, I can't drive it anyway. Right now, I still don't have a license due to the evil DMV employee who told the DMV I had a stroke when I did. But Kathy would have. She wants a blue Prius. I would want a red one. Or a gold one so I can fit it in Steelers colors. Yeah, well, this is all about control. I don't have my copy of 1984 at hand, or else I would look up the quote, "We seek power, only power." And once they get power, they do not relinquish it. Look at the Patriot Act. They reenacted parts of that, if not all of it. That eroded our liberties too. And now Biden wants the IRS to look into all our bank accounts. Okay. I was hoping one wouldn't come in here, but it's a troll making nasty comments. It's a copy of Soul Sister making nasty comments. I was there, Kathy was there, so this troll needs to shut the hell up. I had a pain in my leg the night before, and about the spot where I'd accidentally cut it open when I was working on a model, and I slipped with the X-Acto knife, and it cut my leg open. I had to go to the hospital. And I told Kathy I had this pain radiating down my right leg. I thought I had an effing stroke, and the clerk heard it and started typing in, "Driver has had a stroke." She reported it to the medical department of the DMV, and they suspended my license. And I've been fighting to get it back ever since. So, well, I can drive without a problem. I have driven twice because it was an emergency. Kathy got sick, and we were a long way from home. And so I know how to drive. And on the list of things to do this year is get a hold of my... I had a state senator who was working on it, and then he decided to run for Congress. And then I got very, very ill with my bronchitis and other things, so... Yeah, they do. But, I'm not going to say what he said. It was really disgusting. And it's uncalled for because what he said never happened. But they always come up with this crap. They're jerks and worse. Can't say the words I'm going to say. So anyway. I walked to the library. When we had a car, and I would check out a lot of books, then Kathy would drive me to the library, but I walked to the library. Yeah, that's for rich people. Take the bus. When I'm desperate to get home with a lot of stuff, I take a taxi. I'll call a Lyft. But to impugn my integrity and say something disgusting about me is uncalled for. So it's on the bucket list this year to get hold of a state senator. The problem is with the pandemic, none of the offices are open. I have no idea. I have the vaccine paperwork in my wallet. I can't find my California. Oh, here he comes again. Now he's insulting Soul Sister. He came back with a new name. So we'll get rid of this jerk. Yeah, I know a lot of elderly people have cars old. We can't function. I don't know what they're doing. All I know is I'm doing cleaning progress videos. So you see I'm working on the place. And these bins need to get out of here. I've lost my California ID. We went out to somewhere. I got $40 voucher for food. I showed them the ID, and I don't have any knowledge of what happened to it, and I hope I haven't lost it. I don't really want to go to the DMV and get another ID card. It's free, but no, we're not getting any closer. No, nobody can see the messages because I have messages that only I can see. No, I didn't put it in the wallet. That's the problem. I don't know what happened to it. I have the slip saying I can go back on the 8th of November. I think it might have fallen under the table here. I'm going to have to crawl around the floor. So, let's see if it's thing. No, only one color. Oh, there it goes. It's green. It's green. Oh, we should turn the light again. It's green and red. There's red. Oh, it flashes. Oh, look at that. You will send me all your money and your cat food and paper towels and beat up you-know-who, the evil ones who come in here. Do it now. Well, that's great. Oh, the cool. Boy, that's really neat. I don't know if it's got batteries in it, or it must have batteries in it, but you can replace them, or I don't know how this works. But oh, blue. Ooh, it's blue. Wow. Got a light show. I gotta see if they can put your name on this. Maybe I can send one to Alien Carl and put Alien Carl in there. Oh, that is really cool. I accidentally did that and it started flashing, and I don't like that. Yeah, well, that's another animal. Oh God, he's back. Anyway, This shirt is very comfortable, by the way, very soft. So, don't mess with Soul Sister. She's a sweet person. She's very nice and sweetheart. Very, very nice, gentle person. Recycled paper, 80% post-consumer content. That means they made it out of a consumer who was on a post. Hyperallergenic, whitened without chlorine, free from added dyes, inks, and fragrances. Turn the light on. Ugh. If I can turn the light on. Hard to reach that switch. 800 number. Doesn't say anywhere where it was made. It came from Mars. It's amazing. There's no company name on it. It just came from somewhere. Came from space. I don't. There's nothing on it. It say who made this. Just a phone number. That's. Oh, here we go. There. I just saw it now. Phoenix, Arizona. Direct from the secret cave of the great phoenixes. So. No, I timed out. I did not block the real Soul Sister. I timed her out for 3 minutes. Or whoever that was. There was a bunch of gibberish on the screen that only I could see. I've heard the name. No, I did not block. I blocked the fake one. The one who made the nasty comment. And Pizza was blocked. Made a nasty comment about me and Soul Sister. Now let me go check here. Hold on. No, not blocked. I have no clue. I only know I watched the Stephen Bassett or the guy who does Disclosure. He met with some financier who claimed that the abduction of the UN Secretary General was faked. And this was a Bush guy, George Bush, and they wanted to have disclosure eventually to meet with the aliens so that Jesus would come back. And I rolled my eyes up in my head and said, oh, this is ridiculous. So, now I personally think that Dennis Rodman is an alien, but that's that's just my opinion. He's very weird. I'm sure the alien Carl will confirm that any day now. From the wacko alien race, you know. Planet Wacko. Oh, I've missed the peach. I've been out of this stuff for about a month. Oh, Mama Cat is sitting on the floor. Hello, Mama Cat. She is sitting on the Halloween rug. And Fluffy's on the bedding. No. Do not denigrate Mr. Nori. You get a timeout. George Nori is a personal friend of mine. I've had dinner with the man. I've had dinner with his producer, Tom Danheiser, and other people. I interviewed the man on my channel. You can go back and look at the George Nori interview. It's about 6 years ago. He owes me a second interview. Yeah, well, there's all kinds of stuff going on with that. I've seen stories about it, but I haven't read them. I'm trying to relax and forget about this is nuts. It was 6 degrees cooler yesterday. Tomorrow will be 71, 6 degrees warmer. Make up your mind, Withard. So the big thing was that getting cat food. I got enough toilet paper for now. I can get food, but cat food is the big issue. Not dry food, wet food. He's not a fake radio voice. I also, my videos appear on the Coast to Coast AM website. The guy from Pittsburgh. So I know he's real because they paid me for the videos, and I did a show where my video was on We're Not Going to Take It. That can be seen on Amazon Prime. It was a pilot that didn't get picked up by anybody. Now, if I'd had the money, I would have done my damnedest to have somebody buy that show, but I wouldn't have called it We're Not Going to Take It. He played that song, We're Not Going to Take It Anymore. I don't know where he was going to take it anyway, but the problem is, they finally have a box of mail mix, but I don't have any money to buy it until next week. They had one box of mail mix. For months, there's been no boxes of mail mix. Watch out for wet conditions your morning commute. So I fed Mama Cat tonight 2 things of Sheba. She is very happy on the carpet. She gets scared and runs out the door. I need less skittish kitties. But this is huge progress for Mama Cat. Fluffy is no longer attacks her. He's accepted her finally. Kitten has only come in here once or twice. Kitten came in when she was a little baby kitten. And she totally panicked. And I used to have milk crates almost up to the ceiling in the kitchen. She climbed all the way up and sat on the cookie jar and meowed. It took me a while to get her down. She was a baby. And she just totally freaked out. And she's only been here once since. Now, if she looks for Mama Cat's inside, Mama Cat will probably go out to her. So I just feel like 4 hours. I'm getting tired. My eyes are getting burning too. Thank you to Bright Eyes for the eye drops. I'm used to at Walmart. So yeah, but the problem is, you see, I'm a poor and poverty-stricken man. The skunk is very sweet. I've been down there feeding the kitties, and the skunk moves away from me. The skunk is scared of me. Boy, I'm going to have to ask my doctor why. Excuse me. This eye is so red. I hope it's not a reaction to the eye drops. The skunk goes down and eats with the kitties. There was a little baby skunk that used to play with the kitties, and sadly up the street somebody parked their car one day and killed it. I was very upset about that. So was Kathy. It was a sweet little baby. But skunks can be very shy. You get in a certain radiance and then they'll spray you, but they are more scared of you than the other way around, I suspect. But if the skunk comes up here and I see it, I'm going to put some dry food out. It's hungry. Now, I have dry eye, but I don't know. I've asked them to do something with this red eye stuff, and they never have, so it keeps coming back. When my doctor comes back, I said, can you do something about this red eye stuff? It really hurt. So anyway, I take over the world. I change that name to something else. Just going to call it red eye because I can spell red eye. I can't even say conjunctivitis almost. Too long a name. My hurts like hell disease. And it's all red. So anyhow, I'm normally a news junkie, but I have not, other than looking at Google, they have Google News. I'm looking at TVs and monitors for the Mac. I've got two books. There's one by Dell, and there's another one, second monitor. I think the one is like $300. Save the money up at some point. Maybe Alien Carl has an anti-skunk ray, not kill it, but it would drive it off, or temporarily neutralize it, paralyze it. You've been abducted? Carl, do you abduct people? I know what you mean, but it's funny. And abducted. Yeah, crazy alien duck abducts you. An abduction. Crazed alien ducks now on Unseen Alien Files. Pluto TV runs that too, or Amazon. And the Roswell TV show, not the one with all the kids and all that, but the one with Jail and Hynek. Thursdays are the days we abduct ducks. Yeah. Have you ever abducted Daffy Duck, or Donald Duck, or Huey, Dewey, and Louie? That's the burning question of the day. Well, don't abduct Jim Mallard. He's a good paranormal broadcaster. Don't Harold and Jim Mallard, and free the duck. So Canadian goose. There are a lot of geese around here, by the way. I don't know if they're Canadian or not. I was walking somewhere the other day, and overhead above me were about 12 geese in a V position. They're all honk, 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 honk. There's a park in Walnut Creek. They all go and they tell people not to feed them bread. Not good for them. And it's gotten so bad, there's so many geese, they're trying to drive them out because it's leaving bird leavings all over the place, and it's corroding things. But they fly from one park to another. There's a park and there's a lake and an apartment building. The apartment building just sold, and there's probably 150, 200 geese there. There's also geese here in the marina. Abductions. Yeah, somebody needs to get a shirt. Abduction. I was abducted. I'm not going to let you use that word, Dankus Panther, so I'm giving you a warning. And remember, Alien Carl is an actual alien, a gray alien, probably from the Pleiades. I can't say it. Suffering Succotash. Out there! From hence, Barney and Betty Hill got abducted from Pleiadians. I may be saying it wrong. It's hard to talk with no teeth up here. I think the aliens abducted my teeth before they were pulled, and then reinserted them back. So. Look, I take Ancient Aliens with a grain of salt. It's fun to watch. And I'm in an episode of season 11. I don't remember if it's part 1 or 2, but I'm on Ancient Aliens. They filmed me at AlienCon. It's on my list this year to buy the DVD so I could watch myself on the screen. I'm always amused, but some scientists say, or some alien abduction experts say, or some, and I want to know which guy is this scientist named Some? How come we never see him on screen? It's just like Unsealed Aliens Files. I crack people up at AlienCon when they had a seminar, and I said, I have yet to see one seal, sea lion, penguin, seagull, None of those things are in that program, yet they keep saying unsealed. Where are the seals? And why are they unsealed? everybody laughs. It's my sense of humor. Unsealed alien files. They got rid of all the seals. They zapped them with the seal zapper. Sold by Acme. The alien Acme company. I have episodes of Ancient Aliens. I enjoy the show. I just realized that, you know, they're there to tell people information, but they're also there as entertainment. And a lot of it's speculation. Until we get a UFO landing with thousands of people. Yeah, I know where the seals are, but I haven't seen any on that program. Unsealed alien files. Or maybe they were Christmas seals. Someone stole them all. Or that stuff they would come in a can years ago, and you'd have stencils on your window for Christmas, and you'd have to use the stuff in the can to make the stencils. And then there's some kind of sealant for your floors, for waxing the floor. It was something like seal. I'm talking 50, 60 years ago. Funny how I can't remember what day it is half the time, but I did a video this morning. I thought of a hamburger place we went to when I was a child 59 years ago. Why is that? Can't find my ID, but I can remember having a hamburger when I was 8. Yeah, they left Pier 39. Now I just combed my hair. Why did it just get all... Oh, when I cleaned, I found like 8 combs. My mother was obsessed with giving me combs. Yeah, they abandoned the Pier 39 docks that they were all on for years. No one knows why. Waxed UFO. Foo Fighter wax. That's funny. Now you want me to... I wish I had the money. I'd come out with a new car wax. Foo Fighter wax. Makes the scratches disappear in an instant. And it adds mileage. And by the way, they've got this ad they're running for this little device. You plug it into the ODN2 port. It doesn't work. It's a piece of crap. Don't buy it. That's straight from the government. And Consumer Reports, they tested the thing out. It's useless. But they keep putting these ads out. YouTube shouldn't allow that. I watched the whole ad and then I did some checking and found that it's BS, so. Time. Mama cat. Mama cat. The one thing I would love to do one day, I tried it once, and she started to claw the hell out of me and went straight in my eyes. I would love to pick her up and hold her. But she's not ready for kisses, huh, Mama Cat? I love you, Mama Cat. I love the Mama Cat. Yes. Love Mama Cat and Pluppy and all my babies. Yeah, Carl has turtle wax made out of real turtles. Still living, he just takes the shell and buffs the hell out of the UFO. Just sticks it on the end of the what is that thing? A buffer, and just turns the turtle on its other side and just buffs the hell out of the UFO. Still there's no turtle left. So I'm getting sleepy. I am sleepy. And dopey and not grumpy for once. Well, it is 11 o'clock back east, or 12. It is kind of late. Next month, we can go back to daylight not savings time. Oh, and the other thing, I have a Canon Mg3222. There's a class action lawsuit. They throttled down their printer to make you buy more ink, so you cannot use the scanner if you're low on ink. Someone's suing them. Well, people, I think I'm going to go. Alien Carl is getting sleepy. He's starting to use the wax for a pillow. So I think I need to go. I need to make my pizza and go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow because all I have to do is go to the store and get more cat litter and some bread so I can make grilled cheese sandwiches, my favorite thing. So I think that's it. We're getting no comments. All right. So next time, give donations or Alien Car will wax you. All right. Have a great night, people. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Say wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe and watch the skies. And watch out for Alien Carl's hand buffer. He's dangerous. What was that thing? Alien autopsy. Well, he performs the alien buffer autopsy. And he'll buff you right into non-existence. There'll be nothing left of you when he's done. But you'll shine like nothing, like you never shown before. I'm being silly now. Bye-bye.